Welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise. Last time we designed 2 houses, one for Meringue and one for Louie, so this time we're going to head back to the office. Ha, I totally get that. I haven't done my second run yet today either. Well, come visit again soon. Welcome back. You've gotten used to the job by now, huh? Here's your payment for this time, 12,000 Poki. Say, have you ever bought the souvenir chocolates we sell here? They are so tasty. If you like them, maybe buy a few boxes before the next time you fly back to Cobalt. They'd make great presents and are sure to make anyone smile. Okay, do you want to call it a day, or do you want to keep working a bit longer? Great. It's always a good idea to chat with folks who are visiting our island and talk up the business. Good luck! And our next client will be... let's go with... you. Hi there, I'm Pekko. You design vacation homes, right? Honestly, it's been a dream of mine to own a vacation home in this area, bud. Oh, that's wonderful. I feel relieved to have a professional helping me out with this. Let's get started. Thanks for your time. I think I'd like for my vacation home to feel something like this. Oh, that's very nice. I really like your concept. Alright, now the next step is for you to choose an island for the client, Jonathan. Alright, so we're going with a Zen theme. So let's pick somewhere like, this. Seems like a lovely spot. I can't wait to see it in person. Now, Pekko, we found an excellent location for you, but you'll need to see it for yourself before we begin. Jonathan, please lead Pekko to the site, and best of luck. So this is where I'll be vacationing, huh? It's like a dream come true. I can't wait to see the finished home. Well, I'll leave you to it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you too. Alright, a Zen Resort. I have a feeling we'll actually be able to do more of the exterior this time, compared to what we have been doing lately. Let's go a little bit more ornate, like this. 2 types of roofs, probably more actually. Yeah, a couple different types. I kind of want to go with something like this. Actually, maybe more like this. Various Zen exteriors. Probably either this one or this one. Let's go with this one. Zen door. Again, maybe match it to the roof. That's typically what I tend to do, I feel, is try to match like the door to the roof. There are plenty of options here to choose from, but I almost feel like it is a little bit more limited than New Leaf in some ways, because I feel like there were a lot more options in New Leaf, and then by extension, Happy Home Designer. Let's go with something like this. Do I want anything like this? Probably not. Move it over maybe a little like that. Actually, it kind of looks better in the corner like that. Let's see if there's actually anything worthwhile, or any good suggestions for the outdoor part. Not particularly. Again, for these themes, I feel like I am generally sticking with what the game suggests. for better or worse. So yeah, when I see like a lot of good outdoor furniture being suggested, I'll do an outdoor design, but otherwise, I tend to leave it alone. So, something that actually occurred to me, I'm trying to remember how to actually put this exactly. I had an idea, I had a thought, and I immediately lost it basically. Something I meant to talk about regarding this game. If I remember what it was, I will be sure to bring it up. For now, not a ton of options here. I guess maybe go for something like this. Actually, I feel like this would work a little bit better. Especially because we're not really given like a corresponding flooring for this particular bamboo wall. So let's go with this. Go with an imperial rug. There's no space. Is it because I'm not in the aerial view? Probably. Yep, that is exactly what the problem was. Alright, so this is definitely one where I'm actually tempted to be a little bit more creative. Like go with maybe like a slightly larger room size, maybe play around with like the partition wall system. Just because I almost feel like for like a resort, it should be a little bit more expansive and not so cramped. So maybe go with like, yeah, a slightly bigger room size. But yeah, I do feel like a lot of these themes are really creative, and I do like that aspect of it. Again, I almost feel like sometimes the overall designs are a little bit limited just because of the trying to rely primarily on the recommended furniture. It is a little bit limiting actually. Like you have plenty of options to choose from, but like I tend to just stick with the recommended. Again, if you want to think outside the box a bit more, you could definitely do a lot more with this. Alright, so, what else should we include? Probably like a tea set. I did not mean to add a panda, but that's fine. Decorations. Yeah, there's actually less suggested here than I would have expected, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like it is a lot more limited than I would have guessed. We actually have a bed in the suggestions this time, which doesn't always happen, which is kind of wild. I think these might have been added in the update. I don't remember these being here. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I was thinking, like, I wonder how the name Pekko, or however it's pronounced, how it's supposed to be pronounced. Because it occurs to me, it could be like Pekkoe. Or it could just be Pekko. It depends on, like, how the actual, like, what it's being translated from. Because when I think Pekko, I think what's throwing me off is, I think there's a Danganronpa character named Pekko, spelled without the E on the end, so I'm kind of like, yeah, second guessing if that's how it should be pronounced or not. Oh, there was already a tea set on there. Yeah, that was one of the included items, so never mind, don't need another one. Can also change the lamp color, like so. Might duplicate that and put one at the entrance. I did not mean to duplicate the panda. I almost feel like including it just because of accidentally putting it in, but oh well. Maybe the smaller panda. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm debating adding another low table. One thing that I was hoping would be here would be like a pillow seat instead of like an actual full-size chair, because I almost feel like that would fit the aesthetic better, but there isn't anything like that in the suggested. Again, I could always add stuff beyond the suggested if I felt more creative, but a lot of times I don't feel overly creative, and try to... I kind of play it safe a lot, and at some point, I feel like I remember hearing something about that an option opens up for more like freeform design, and when that happens, if I try that out, I wonder if there are actually like recommendations for that one, or if you're just kind of like on your own for it, in which case I would actually have to kind of come up with my own designs, which might be interesting. put the screen over here. Actually, I did not need to make the room this big. It is actually kind of empty now. Yeah, it turns out that I did not need as much space as I thought it would, because frankly, there are fewer suggestions than I was expecting. Yeah, slightly fewer suggestions, so I'm actually going to move this in, and I'm going to move this in a little bit. And I'm gonna keep, like, the overall, like, size of the room somewhat similar, but I am going to, like, make it slightly less, like, wide, more like that. So it doesn't feel as, like, ridiculously open-ended as it did feel before. Oh yeah, I already put that in. I forgot, actually. Sometimes with my method of just drop a ton of furniture all in one room and then sort it out later, I have the problem of later being like, oh yeah, I put that in and didn't actually have, like, a purpose for it. I feel like in general, my room design tends to be based on, like, quadrants almost. Like, you know, putting things in all four corners of the room, as an example. That seems to be, that's kind of like a recurring, like, theme in a lot of the rooms I design in this game is, yeah, having stuff in all four corners. I don't know if that's, like, recommended interior decorating, but that's generally what I go with. So, how is the vacation homework coming along? Is it ready yet? Oh, how lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'd never be able to make my room this nice if I did it myself. Feel free to hang out and relax a bit if you have time. Alright then, be careful on your way back. Welcome back, Jonathan. Another job well done? With the job finished, here's your payment. 12,000 Poki. With that settled, I think I'm going to clean up the office for a little bit. Clutter and dust are sneaky things, and they like to pile up while you're involved with the rest of life. I'm not accepting any vacation home requests while I'm busy, so why not go enjoy a well-deserved break? Oh, you should go say hi to Niko. Niko got back a moment before you and went straight upstairs. I'm sure he'd enjoy a visit. One thing I should mention is apparently something happens if you buy a certain amount of stuff with Poki. So we should probably make a conscious effort to actually buy things. I might do that off screen though. We also apparently should talk to Wardle more often. From what I understand, it's kind of a situation similar to the Able Sisters, where eventually options will open up if you talk to Wardle more often. He'll gradually open up to you, also like Blathers, I guess. And by Blathers, I mean Brewster. I meant to say Brewster. If I connect this to that... Nope, that doesn't work, like, at all. Bruh, how long have you been standing there? Huh? What was I thinking about? I'm working on a new DIY recipe. Well, I really want to make one, but I just can't land on a good idea. Maybe it's hopeless. If only I had some kind of hint or something. Oh, that's it. You've done DIY projects, haven't you, Jonathan? Could you maybe tell me about, say, every single one of them? Give me some ideas? Please, I'm a desperate monkey. Yes, I owe you one. Wow, you made all of that? And you used all those different materials, even stuff you can't get around here. You're like my DIY idol, but it stands for Dedicated Inventor, you. Anyway, I've got lots to think about now. Thanks. When I come up with a new recipe, I'll be sure to share it. Say, have you ever thought about using some of that DIY furniture in your vacation home designs? I'll bet Lottie would love that. You should tell her about all the stuff you've made. Anyway, my break is about over, so I'm gonna head back to the pier. See ya! So, at some point, he should give us some kind of DIY recipe. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be based on houses, or if we have to, like, come back another day. So whenever we resume playing after a break, we might be able to unlock something like that. Should I use the locker to change? One thing I kind of forgot to go over is a few more items have been unlocked for the wardrobe. So everything with like a red dot, I forgot to mention this last time, will be something that you can wear now. I do feel like this is kind of limited. I almost feel like the uniform, for example, should have a few more options, but otherwise, I'm actually not seeing a whole lot that can work for the uniform. Are these just uniform items, or are these, like, more general? I actually don't know. Oh, there we go. So yeah, these are for specifically uniforms. But yeah, like, having, like, variations of different, like, patterns would have been nice. Alright, so let's see if we can resume our work. Jonathan, sorry to keep you waiting. I finally managed to get this place squared away, so I'll be accepting new vacation home requests again. Let me know when you'd like to get back to work. Using DIY crafted items when you're designing vacation homes, now there's an idea. Handmade items have character and vacation homes need character. However, I'd appreciate it if you limit yourself to items you have crafted at least once before. I don't want to take any risks trying to craft something for the first time while on site. Use the workbench upstairs if you need to. I'm so excited to see what vacation home designs you come up with, including your crafted items. Now I can use DIY crafted items too. The handmade touch is really going to make a lot of clients happy. Hey there, do you need anything? Oh, you want to work a little more today? Fine by me. Have fun out there. And we will be looking for another client next time. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise.